To prove that I have a spiritual hole in my hand, I have to spit in my hand and see the saliva on the back of my palm. I did it, guys, and I saw it, like legit. I saw saliva. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're definitely welcome. My name is Tolani and I create beauty content, and I'm based in Kano, Nigeria. And if you're returning, I see you. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you share my videos. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what kind of content you like to see. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the time I got scammed or I got hypnotized back then, because you can't do me like that anymore, okay? I'll say this happened in like 2012. At the time I was in Ghana. So on this fateful day, I was in my hostel. My friend had gone to school. My roomie had gone to school. So I was the only one in the... Let me see. I was definitely not the only one in the dorm or in the hostel at the time. But I was the only one in my room. So I had just woken up from a very long nap. I don't know why I didn't go to school on this day. I honestly don't know. But okay. So I had just woken up from a very long nap, and when I was in Ghana, I really liked Calipo. Calipo is like Capri Sun. It's a box drink. I'll put a picture somewhere here or here. So I wanted to go and buy Calipo. There were shops around anyway. So there's this Nigerian woman who was living close to the hostel, and she had a store where she sold like groceries and stuff. So I walked to that place. I was walking to that place to get Calipo. That was the closest store anyways around. So as I was coming out of the hostel, as you're coming out, there's a balcony before you use the staircase. So as I came out to the balcony, I had seen a car with a bunch of guys just drive by, and I was like, okay, like very random. But I took note of the car, like I knew a car passed with a bunch of boys. I came downstairs, I started walking to the store. As I was walking, I noticed that there was a guy running behind me. And then he overtook me at some point. And then there was another short guy that was just walking randomly. So I thought, oh, yeah, we're all just walking, right? We're definitely going somewhere. At some point, guy behind me, who was just walking normally, stopped me. This was before I got to the Calipo store. Stopped me and was like, hey, how are you? I'm like, fine. He was like, what church do I attend? And then first of all, I was wrong to have been speaking to a stranger. But then again, I thought, like, it's a student environment. I thought he was a student, so I just entertained him. Maybe he's looking for directions or something. He now asked me that, oh, you're doing a crusade or some Christian event somewhere around school. That, do I know where it's happening? And I'm like, no, I have no idea and stuff. He said it's been going on for 3 days now. He wants to attend, blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't know where that is. We kept him moving. So as I was walking, we walked a little bit, maybe like 10 more seconds, and then he stops me again and he's like, he wants to tell me something, that in my hostel I shouldn't share like shoes, I shouldn't share slippers with anybody, I shouldn't walk barefoot and stuff. I'm like, okay, like I'm not one person to give attention to all these prophecies and whatever if it's not coming from like people I know. So I kept it moving. I didn't really pay much attention to it. So the guy who was running in front of me at this point, the guy who had just spoken to me about the church thing and they don't wear slippers, I mean don't walk barefoot and stuff, had now gotten to where this guy was. So he stopped him, they had a random conversation, and then I came and I passed them. So at this point I was already at the store to buy my Calipo. I don't know, I think the woman wasn't around in the store, so I now started walking back. No, I bought my Calipo. Yeah, I bought my Calipo. So I started walking back to my hostel. Then the pastor guy now stopped both of us, the guy who was running and me. They're telling me that, oh, yesterday my mom called me and said that she had a very bad headache, she's sick, something like that. Like really telling me personal stuff about myself, which were very true. He told the other guy who was running behind me that, oh, right now he was running to go and meet his mother in the hospital, that she's dying, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I heard you. I'll wear slippers, okay? I'll wear slippers in my hostel. So can I go now? So I started walking away. Then the guy who was running now walks behind me and calls me and was like, and he's like, hey, do you know why this pastor guy stopped us? And what he told you, like, was it true and stuff and stuff? So me, I felt like, oh, he's just confirming if like it's legit and stuff. So I was like, yeah, he said some really personal things and I'll just try and follow them and stuff. He was like, yeah, cool. He now told me that, can I imagine, he actually just told him now that his mother is in the hospital because they have some land issues, and then the family members are trying to kill the mother, so that's why he's running to the hospital, and that the guy just told him the same thing. And I'm like, oh really? Wow. So at this point, I think by conversing with them and exchanging whatever with them, I was already hypnotized. Like they have already gotten me. Like they have gotten me. The guy now said that we should go and meet the pastor guy. I do not know why I agreed, but like it was on my way back to the hostel, so I'm like, okay, fine. We went and met the pastor guy. Mind you, now I'm thinking about it. The guy was walking, we're all walking this way. Suddenly now we're all walking back this way. Okay, I'm just knowing that. Anyways, so he now, we now saw the pastor guy. Okay, so what can we do? Blah, 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 blah. Pastor guy now started walking with us. He now held me on my shoulder. So he held me this way and held the other guy. So we're all walking. So it looked like we're friends. There's this carpenter guy that is around the hostel too. So that one had seen us and he was like, school people. So we kept walking. Then we got to like an uncompleted building. It's open. There's no fence or gate, anything. So it was open. We now sat down on some of the blocks. Then he kept saying more personal stuff. And guys, at this point, I was scared. So I now said, okay, what can I do? He now told me that, oh, I have to recite, is this Psalm 23 7 times? So these 7 times I have to walk back and forth to my hostel. It wasn't far, so I have to walk back and forth to my hostel. Then he said something like, my boyfriend at the time wants to use me for rituals, so I have to bring all the money I have and so that he'll pray on it. And I'm like, okay, no problem. At this point, I'm very scared. And then, mind you guys, I had just paid my school fees like a week before this day, or maybe some days before this day. And my school fees is a lot of money. Like in Ghana, it was a lot of money. We paid our school fees in dollars, so it was a lot of money. I would have carried my school fees to give it to him. He told me that, oh, I should bring my laptop and that he's going to do something on my laptop where I'll see everything, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, all these things don't make sense now that I'm saying it. But then it was like, okay, like I just need a solution to my problem. I didn't even have a problem. Anyways, he just emotionally tortured me because he mentioned my mom, he mentioned my parents, he mentioned my sisters. I ran back to my hostel, I got a bag, put my laptop in it, carried all the money I had, and a Bible. So I went back to the place where we're all sitting, where me, the other guy was sitting. Mind you, he had told the other guy to do some things. So I thought we're in this together. I really thought we're in this together. I met them, I gave him my laptop. So I'm expecting that, okay, open the laptop, show me what it is. He now said I have to go to my room, open the laptop. He told me what to do, open the laptop, and then I'll see a witch or something. And I'm like, okay. So I was scared, but I just wanted a solution. I wanted a solution. So I stood up. No, before this. So while he was holding us like this, he told me that, oh, one of the things he told me was that, oh, I have a spiritual hole in my hand, blah, blah, blah. And I have a cowrie that somebody had planted in my stomach. So anyways, he was like, to prove that I have a spiritual hole in my hand, I have to spit in my hand and see the saliva on the back of my palm. I did it, guys, and I saw it, like, legit, I saw saliva here. So at this point, I'm like, yes, I have a spiritual hole in my hand. Then he said I had a cowrie in my tummy, so he said I should recite some psalm or something. I did, and then I saw a cowrie in my hand. Guys, I don't know how they did all of this, but I saw all of this, and this is not even me saying, this was not in my mind. I legit saw it real life. So when he said I should go back to my hostel and do all of these things, me, I was ready, I was going. Then the other guy who was running to go and see his mom in the hospital now called me and was like, all these things that this man sent me to do, that can I really do them? Like, am I not scared? And I'm like, oh yeah, true, I'll be scared to see a witch in my laptop suddenly. He was like, let's ask the guy if he can help us. So we went back, asked the guy, oh, can you help us do all these things that you've asked us to do? He was not like, yeah, sure. He said I should recite Psalm 23 7 times back and forth. So me too, mumu. I left my laptop, left my phone, left the money. It wasn't a lot of money, maybe like 20, 40 CDs. I didn't have cash on me that day. So I was reciting. I recited 6 times, and I came back and I was meeting them there. And the other guy too was doing whatever they asked him to do, which I don't even know. I was reciting it, I was meeting them. So the 7th time, I went to my hostel and I walked back. And I didn't see anybody. And I'm like, excuse me, what is happening? So I look around, I'm like, oh, maybe they just walked somewhere. I walked back to the Calipo store, I didn't see anybody. I walked back, I didn't see anybody. So on my way back, I'm not like, wait, hold up. Did these people just run with my laptop and my phone and my money? Then I went to meet the carpenter guy. I was not like, please, did you see 2 guys here? He was like, they've gone. I said, how? Like, what do you mean they've gone? He was like, a car came and they entered and drove off. I'm like, drove off to where? He was like, I didn't know your friends. I'm like, friends? No, I just met him on the road. He was like, so you just met the guy now and then he's holding you like that? And I'm like, he said he was a pastor. He was like, Sakawa. I think that's what he said. Sakawa. So Sakawa means like juju. 419 juju. So I'm like, what? Me, a whole me like this. You ran me streets like that. I didn't know what to do. I was not, tears were not coming because I just felt foolish. I felt stupid. It was like my eyes had cleared. It was like my eyes were now open. Like all the things you were asking me to do. How did I ever believe any of the things they were telling me? Like, how was I so stupid? So first of all, I was just laughing at myself. My roommate tried to stay walking back with her other friend. So I sighted her from afar and I ran to her. It was when I got to her that I started crying. So I said, please give me your phone. I collected her phone. I called my mom. I told my mom this thing. And guess what? She started laughing. My mom started laughing. She started saying, 419, I want to buy. And I'm like, want to buy me? I was just crying. She was like, hope they didn't touch you, blah, blah, blah. Hope they didn't go to your room with you. And I'm like, no. So immediately I called my mom told my dad, or I called my dad. My dad was like, hope they didn't touch you. I was like, yes, they didn't touch me. He was like, okay, those things can be replaced, but we should just be grateful that nothing else happened. And I'm like, okay. So I kind of felt better that, okay. So guys, that's how they ran me streets. They collected my phone, my laptop, my money. I'm just grateful that I didn't have so much money. So I didn't give them so much money. Guys, be careful. Now, I have become someone who doesn't pay attention to no pastors on the road, no evangel. I don't want to know who you are. I have my relationship with my God, and I'm going to talk to him, okay? Anything God wants to say to me, he's going to say to me. And if you're legit, then my spirit will let me know that you're legit. But I don't just listen to any random men on the road talking about God did this, God did. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You're not going to run me straight. At this point, I'm like, want to get me done, like, what am I going to do? So I prayed and I was fine. Like, I was really scarred because I couldn't get over the fact that saliva actually came out at the back of my palm. So yeah guys, just stay strapped, be wise, let the Holy Spirit lead you. That's all I'm going to say. Yes guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. I'll have more story times because I kind of have an eventful life. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye guys.